This is Keith One Time Thurman, and you're watching Behind the Gloves.
So obviously you just recently signed with Haymon.
Yes.
Does this actually mean that you're a part of PBC, or is it just that he's an advisor? Because I know you were once with, or I'm not sure if you're still with Matchroom.
Yeah, I'm part of the PBC now, and you're right. I signed as an advisor. My fights will be on the PBC card.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
You are now a world champion.
Yes.
You defeated Evgeny Gradovich. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Becoming the new IBF Featherweight champion. Now let's take a moment, just for a second, to discuss that and reflect on that moment. I mean, how does it feel to look back and see all that you've accomplished?
Well, it was a goal I've been working towards for literally most of my life. I started boxing at 8 years of age. I had my first fight when I was 10. And from then, I wanted to be a world champion. And I dedicated my life and all my time and effort and energy into becoming that. So finally reaching my goal was just, I couldn't explain in words how good it feels. And I intend on keeping hold of the title for a very long time.
Now, you've come a really long way, Lee. I mean, for a moment there, you almost didn't become the fighter and the person you are today because you had once talked about heavily getting involved in drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
At what point did the light bulb go off for you and you said to yourself, I need to change?
I think it was around about the time my older brother passed away. And that's when I turned my life around and really dedicated myself to the sport.
Was there a particular moment where you literally said to yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself?
There was, yeah. And that was the make-up break. And I decided to turn my life around, and I've almost made it. A few more wins. I'll be a happy man.
Now, losing your brother, Michael, had a really major impact on you, like anyone else who would lose someone that they love.
Yeah.
What type of advice do you have that can help other people who are suffering the same loss as you and try to help them from not going down a bad road?
I'm not too sure, but I can tell them one thing, not to resort to drink or anything like that, because it's like a depressant and it just brings you down. Just to try and take, I don't know, that's it. Don't turn to drink or drugs.
Because, turning to that obviously was a self-inflicting thing. You were, really kind of hurt. Turning to drugs and alcohol is a self-inflicting pain. You're putting yourself through more pain.
Yeah.
So your advice would be to just do your best and try not to go down that road?
That's it, yeah. Because at the time it masks the pain and the hurt you're feeling, but then in the long run it's just doing you damage.
Right. Now, when you won the IBF world title, did you feel your brother in spirit? I mean, is there in your heart, was there something that you said to him in that very moment?
Yeah, and straight after the fight, that's what I said. I dedicated the fight to my brother in the ring. It was a great feeling.
And in that moment, did you feel him in spirit, like I did this for you?
Yes, yeah, I did, yeah. And I didn't plan on dedicating the fight to him. It just come when I won.
What's been one of the biggest sacrifices you had to do, Lee, for becoming a professional boxer?
The biggest sacrifice?
Yeah, what's been the biggest sacrifice for you?
At the moment, no. I've got a 13-month-old daughter, and one of the sacrifices is leaving her at home and coming away on training camps, going to the gym all the time, and not spending as much time as I should with her growing up,
Right. Would you allow your daughter to box one day? Say if she came to Daddy, I want to become a boxer.
Oh, no chance. I wouldn't mind her doing the fitness side of it and the training, but no competing, no boxing.
That's funny. That's exactly what my dad said to me when I was young. He
Yeah.
was like, no way.
That's it. It's not for girls. Yeah.
You've done England really proudly. What are some goals that you've set for yourself in your career?
Well, like you said, yeah, I'm a star in the UK, but I want to be a worldwide star. with the signing, with teaming up with Haymon, that would give me the chance to do that. You got to have a great fighters in my weight class, so we can make the big fights for me.
Obviously, you were ringside watching Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Mares.
Yeah.
What did you think of that fight?
I thought it was a very, very good fight. Really competitive early on, and then Santa Cruz showed boxing skills that we haven't really seen of him before, and he pulled away with a win. I thought it was a really good fight, entertaining for the fans. But I think I'll beat both fighters. I'd like to fight them both.
Did you agree with the scorecards?
Adam?
Did you agree with the scorecards?
Yeah. There were some close rounds, but Santa Cruz was just pinching them.
Have you had the discussion with Al Haymon yet and said, look, I want these guys, and I don't want to wait too long. You really want to get in there with them? Yeah,
my manager spoke with the team, and he's trying to set the fights up straight away. That's what I want. I want the big fights. I'm a world champ. I'm a world champion. You won't see like dodging and picking and choosing fighters. I want to fight the best.
What do you think of the fact that, Al Haymon has been under a lot of criticism for not matching up a lot of the fights that people want to see? Yeah. Is that something, like you said, that you were planning on? You want to make sure, like, look, I only want to fight the best. I don't want to have too many in-between fights. I just want to,
That's exactly that. That's what I want to do. I'm in the game to become a worldwide star and fighting the big names. That's how you become them. Like, if I beat Leo Santa Cruz and have the Mares out in America on free TV, I'll become a star in America overnight. Literally. And that's what I want.
Now, your first title defense is against Fernando Montiel, who is probably most remembered by losing to Nonino Donaire.
Yeah. It's
on the October 14th undercard for Devin Alexander versus Aaron Martinez. What sort of statement are you looking to make here in America?
Well, I want to make a big statement. I want to hopefully get a knockout. Montiel, he's a good fighter, former freeweight world champion. He's a big name, and hopefully I'll make a statement and like arrive on the stage in America.
Last question, Lee. What should the American audience know about you? For those who aren't familiar with you or your style, what would you like to tell them?
My style is more of a boxer style. Make them miss and make them pay, and not get hit. But when it comes to it, if I have to fight, I'll fight.
Okay, very nice. Well, thank you, Lee. I appreciate it.
Thank
I know you're going to be heading back to England, so thank you for your time. And do you have actually a Instagram or Twitter, anything where the fight fans can follow your career?
Yes, it's Lee Selby 126.
For both?
Yeah, both.
Okay, amazing.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a safe
Thank you.
flight.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey Fight fans, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.